Have you ever met someone who seems to have a superpower when it comes to persuasion? They walk into a room, and within minutes, everyone's hanging on their every word. Or maybe you've watched a speaker turn a skeptical crowd into passionate supporters with just a few sentences. What's their secret? Is it raw talent, or is there a method behind their charm? Today, we're diving into the dark arts of persuasion, guided by one of history's greatest orators, Marcus Tullius Cicero. Cicero's rhetorical genius shaped the Roman Republic, but his techniques can be twisted to manipulate and control. In this video, we'll uncover how to use Cicero's strategies to charm people, sway opinions, and even deflect blame, without losing your soul. But here's the catch. This knowledge is a double-edged sword. Misuse it, and you might become the villain in your own story. Ready to learn the secrets? Let's begin. Picture this. You're standing in front of a boardroom, pitching a game-changing idea to a group of tough investors. They're skeptical, arms crossed, ready to tear your proposal apart. How do you win them over? Or imagine you're in a heated argument with a colleague who's trying to undermine you with clever words. Can you hold your ground and turn the tables? Now, what if you had Cicero's playbook? His techniques could help you craft arguments that hit all the right notes, appeal to emotions, and make you seem like the most trustworthy person in the room. But there's a twist. These same tactics can be used to deceive or manipulate. As we explore this, you'll see how to wield this power responsibly, or risk becoming someone you don't recognize. Cicero's rhetoric manuals, like De Oratore and Brutus, are masterclasses in persuasion. He believed a great orator needed three things: credibility, emotional connection, and logical arguments, what we call ethos, pathos, and logos. These were meant to serve the public good, helping leaders inspire and unite. But in the wrong hands, these tools can become weapons of manipulation, used to sway crowds or deflect blame. In this video, we're repurposing Cicero's wisdom to show you how to charm and persuade effectively while staying ethical. You'll learn to recognize these tactics in action, whether in politics, advertising, or even personal relationships, and maybe even use them yourself. But there's more to this than meets the eye, so stick with us. Cicero himself warned of rhetoric's power. Nothing is so unbelievable that oratory cannot make it acceptable. This highlights how skilled speakers can bend perceptions, for better or worse. He also noted, orators are most vehement when their cause is weak, suggesting that rhetoric can mask flawed arguments. These insights from Cicero's works, like his speeches against Catiline, show why his methods remain relevant and why we must handle them with care. Think about the last time you tried to convince someone of something. Maybe you were asking for a raise, persuading a friend to join a project, or debating a hot topic. Did you get your way, or did you feel outmaneuvered? Now, recall a time when someone persuaded you, maybe a salesperson or a charismatic leader. What made their words so compelling? These moments are where rhetoric lives. Cicero's techniques can help you navigate these situations with confidence, whether you're pitching an idea or standing up for yourself. They're also your shield against those who might try to gaslight or manipulate you. Let's see how. Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling like you were swayed against your better judgment? Maybe a politician's speech tugged at your heartstrings, only to later reveal empty promises. Or perhaps you've used a clever argument to win a debate, but felt a pang of guilt afterward. These experiences raise a big question. Where's the line between persuasion and manipulation? As we unpack Cicero's methods, you'll start to see the answers, and they might surprise you. So, what are Cicero's key rhetorical strategies, and how can they be used or misused? Let's break it down. 1. Ethos is about making yourself trustworthy. Cicero advised orators to appear knowledgeable and virtuous. In his speeches, he often referenced his consulship to boost his authority. But in dark persuasion, someone might fake credentials or exaggerate expertise to gain your trust. Think of a shady influencer claiming to be an expert without proof. 2. Pathos targets emotions, and Cicero was a master at this. In his first Catilinarian oration, he used rhetorical questions like, "How long, Catiline, will you abuse our patience?" to ignite outrage and rally the Senate. Today, advertisers use pathos to prey on insecurities, like ads that make you feel incomplete without their product. But used ethically, pathos can inspire hope or unity. 3. Logos relies on logical arguments, but Cicero knew how to make weak cases seem strong. He'd use enthymemes, arguments with an unstated premise the audience assumes is true. For example, saying, "Successful people work hard, so you must work hard to succeed," skips proving that hard work guarantees success. Manipulators exploit this by presenting flawed logic as fact, like in misleading political campaigns. Cicero also stressed structuring speeches for impact: a gripping opening, a clear argument, and a memorable close. He used stylistic devices like metaphors and repetition to make his words stick. In his defense of Milo, he painted vivid images of Milo's innocence to sway the jury. These can be used to captivate an audience or distract from weak points. Cicero tapped into commonplaces, ideas the audience already believed, to gain quick agreement. He was also skilled at refuting opponents, often anticipating their arguments. In dark hands, this becomes straw-manning or personal attacks to discredit rivals. Recognizing these tactics helps you stay grounded. Now, how do you protect yourself from these dark tactics? Here's a quick guide. Question credibility. Check the speaker's qualifications. Are they who they claim to be? Watch your emotions. If a message stirs strong feelings, pause and ask if it's clouding your judgment. Scrutinize logic. Look for fallacies like ad hominem attacks or false dilemmas. Is the argument solid? Seek multiple views. Don't trust a single source. Cross-check information to avoid being swayed. For example, beware of ad hominem attacks that dodge the issue by attacking character, or bandwagon appeals claiming, "Everyone agrees, so you should too." By sharpening your critical thinking, you'll spot these tricks a mile away. But here's a warning. Diving into these persuasive arts without a moral compass can lead you down a dark path. Using Cicero's tactics to deceive might win you short-term gains, but it can destroy trust in your relationships or ruin your reputation at work. In today's world, where misinformation spreads fast, getting caught in a lie can have serious consequences. Think canceled influencers or disgraced politicians. Even worse, living a life of manipulation can erode your self-respect, leaving you with guilt and isolation. So, as you learn these skills, promise yourself to use them for good, to inspire, not to harm. On the flip side, mastering Cicero's rhetoric can transform your life. Imagine nailing a job interview by clearly articulating your value or rallying support for a cause you believe in. These skills can make you a better leader, a stronger advocate, or simply a more confident communicator. For instance, storytelling, a Cicero favorite, can make your presentations unforgettable. Asking rhetorical questions like, "Don't we all want a better future?" can draw people in. And practicing your delivery, tone, pace, body language can amplify your impact, just as Cicero did. Plus, understanding these tactics makes you harder to fool. You'll see through gaslighting or manipulative ads, giving you control over your decisions. This is your path to becoming a persuasive force for good. If you're ready to master the art of persuasion and charm people ethically, take the first step. Comment below with, "I choose to speak with impact," to join this journey. Share your thoughts. Have you ever been swayed by a clever speaker or used persuasion yourself? Subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into philosophy and psychology that can change how you see the world. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use these skills wisely, and you'll not only charm others, but also stay true to yourself.